How did you learn to make manju?
We're forced to.
I learned by coming here. So my manju making started with when I ran into Cheryl at one of the events here.
Yes.
And Cheryl said, oh, I just retired. I'm looking for something to do. So next thing I know, I'm on the volunteer list.
Yes.
And that's how my journey started into manju making.
Well, all the girls were forced to, not forced, I guess, but expected to help with making manju when my mom was making it. So that's probably where I learned.
So you learned from your mom first.
I never really learned a lot about tradition and how to make Japanese food, that type of thing. And so because of the war, we felt we needed to assimilate.
Manju is a Japanese confectionery. I guess the closest comparison would be like the Japanese equivalent of making cookies.
The Nikkei Auxiliary is a group of people who got together to help raise money for the center. I think I came because it was the only chance I had to meet Japanese people.
Like-minded people.
Yes, like-minded, yes. We all thought alike and enjoyed each other's company.
For me, it's partly I want to acknowledge that now that I'm older and I am more appreciative of my heritage and I know more about it. And it's social. Mm-hmm. That's a big part of it. And I like the fact that we're raising money that's going back to something good, giving back. So those are all reasons I volunteer and that I like to be involved and continue to be involved.
Mm-hmm. I find manju making fun and at times relaxing unless you
really
unless you're under the gun for 650 pieces by 2:30.
I'm going to quote you on that.
For us, the manju making process is 4 separate days of preparation and having specific days to actually make the manju, but there's some prep and organization that has to happen ahead of time. So there's a little bit of organization, of rounding up volunteers, securing supplies, all of that, and reserving the kitchen. So a few steps that we have to go through, but most times when I've sent out the email and made the phone calls to round up volunteers, most people are pretty accommodating, especially if we have not seen each other for a while, because I think also too there comes that social aspect. They miss seeing each other, so it's like a chance to get together and have a little gab fest and make manju at the same time. A lot of our volunteers are in their 70s and 80s, and same as like with my mom. If we don't learn those, secrets and the tips from them, then that type of information might be lost. And, I guess I sort of realized later on in life the importance of learning, my heritage and trying to keep some of the old traditions going.
Yes, I regret not having, or as a child or even in my teens, not asking my parents more things about Japanese tradition.
Actually, my mom is very happy that we're doing this, that the Nikkei Centre is here and that we have the volunteering, because I think it makes her, it's satisfying for her that we're finally coming around and learning some of these things.
Yeah. And to be able to have that opportunity, it's been a lot of fun and I made a lot of nice friends.
Mm-hmm.